when the twins were born, I stayed home for, I think, 2 years until I felt like they were easy enough, or not easy, but more manageable for my parents. I mean, I didn't feel
It was like, do twins ever get easy? Because this I'd like to hear.
and then Nyla came, and it was hard for me because I had just gotten back to work. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on, another baby, let alone a baby with a disability or a medical condition. And so I was like at a crossroads. I'm like, what do I do? Do I have to give up my career? I went to school. I lived in different states trying to become a journalist and, follow my dream. And then I felt like I was getting it back a little. And then here I am with this big thing, in my lap. And so finding a job that was really flexible for me was really important because I had tons of doctor appointments. And then I knew with her, it has to be somewhere where I can call and say like, hey, I can't be on the schedule like for 6 months. Like, I'll see you in 6 months. And so lucky for me that I found, a job that has been really accommodating and supportive of Nyla. But, even you could have the most supportive workplace or an employer ever. At some point, they're going to get tired of it, and maybe not get tired. There's a more proper word for that, but they're a company. They have needs also. They have to, they have certain hours and certain shifts that they need to do. I'm in the news business, so we're like 24-hour operation, everywhere that I work, it's like a 24-hour operation and breaking news. And, well, it's sad that my daughter's sick. There's also a job that needs to get done. And so it was really hard. Like I felt guilty, when I would email my boss. I would read over the email a million times. Like, does it sound right? Could I say something else? Like, are they going to fire me? Are they going to let me go? Are they going to lay me off? It was just like a constant like stress, like another thing. And I was like holding on to it so tight. I felt like, I don't know if it was like a part of my identity that I didn't want to let go. And it's just this big balancing, juggling act that I do every single day, where I'm trying to be a good mom and be a good, wife and help contribute to my family, hang on to my career, make my bosses happy. There's just so many elements to being a working mom. And for me, I've just kind of learned what's going to happen is going to happen. Like I can't rack my brain and add to my already anxiety and stress by trying to like line up all the ducks and like see what's going to happen tomorrow at work or even with my daughter's condition. I kind of just have made like a really mental note and said, let's focus on what you can control, and what you can't control, like you have to let it go. And it's not easy at all, by all means. I don't think anybody will say that's easy. So I have to remind myself of that every single day, especially when I feel like the patient's running out with the kids, like the stress, like, the extra tears on that day. I just say like, Nisha, like one thing at a time, whatever you can do, you do, And so for work, Amanda, I'm doing my best. I'm trying my best to like balance it all out. Like, hopefully I can do a good job, but
yep.
I don't know, it's hard being a mom and working. There's no right answers. There's no formula for it. You kind of just have to go for it and see what happens,